Hey friends, welcome back. Welcome to Living on the Edge. I'm so excited to see you all here. Thank you very much for joining because today we are taking a very unique adventure. You all know that I'm usually cruising certain cruise lines, but this time I'm trying maybe something, if I like this one, that I will keep repeating in the future. I want to welcome you this time to Cunard. I'm staying on the beautiful Queen Mary 2. This is probably, as far as I know, one of the last, if not the last, ocean liner in the world. And this beautiful vessel is taking a crossing from New York to Southampton to UK. And it's just a 7-night crossing. I'm basically taking this cruise to go to Europe, hopefully meet my family, and then crossing back on a different cruise line. But this video is all about showing you the very unique cabin category, perhaps one that you might consider for next time because it actually might help you save some funds, some money on that. But don't let me keep you waiting. Let's start with the tour and I'll show you how this room looks like. Now before that, remember, this is a balcony room. However, I will show you at the end of this video what makes this balcony more affordable that perhaps can suit better for some needs. So let's take a look. We will start this tour with, of course, the entrance to this beautiful room, and you will see in a moment everything here is decorated in a very subtle but sort of a high-end feeling. It's a very European. Cunard is basically more of a British company, and you can definitely sense the style in this room. But of course, let's not delay and show you first of all where we are located. This is the entrance to the room, and I'm hoping that this map can show you this well. There's some reflection, but hopefully you can see. We are located in the very front of the ship, so it's right here. It is stateroom 8021. This is the very front of the ship, and as far as the decks go, we are number 8, and it's just above this green line. So we are very central located as far as up and down in the ship, a little bit towards the front. Now, of course, let me take you around and I'll show you what you can expect when you enter. This is your first view when you open the door. Now, over here you can find, of course, a mirror, pretty tall one, ceiling to almost floor, so you can get ready for those fancy nights that Cunard is known about. You can also find right here the thermostat, very simple, only warm, cold, up and down. It's really all you need, but that's very nice to have it here. And of course, this is your beautiful balcony room. Now, I will say that this is one of the entry level of the balconies, and for that reason is more affordable. I will show you in a few what actually makes this room probably a very good deal for your money, but that's towards the end. Let's speak first of all about the room. I hope you guys agree with me. This room feels give you this vibe of an old school luxury. And maybe this is not the prettiest room out there, perhaps it's not the most luxurious, but when you are here you definitely feel this high-end welcoming sense. You can find the attention to details almost everywhere. First of all, when you enter, you have this plastic cover on top of your bed, and this is simply just to protect your bed from stains when you want to put your luggage. By the way, luggage is already here. I boarded literally an hour ago. The luggage was already delivered, so that's very nice. Even that is branded with Cunard logo. This is very nice. The bed is of course set right now into a king-size bed. Now, above the bed we can find leather style headboard, 2 mirrors, one on each side. It actually makes the room feels more spacious. You have 2 nightstands, of course, one on each side, and 2 lamps. Now, even the decorative pillows are engraved with the emblems for Cunard. And those details, including, if you will look, for example, here on the blanket, on the duvet, it's very, very well maintained, and the attention to details is actually shown. You actually can really feel it. Now, don't mind my luggage there. I was trying to make sure I get the video for you before I unpack everything and you have the room in the best condition. We can find, of course, the TV right across from the bed. I would say this is about 50 inch or so, very decent size for this size of room. What you can see here on the bed is actually part of some welcome gift that I'm receiving here, which is very nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't come standard with the room, but I received those pairs of very nice sleepers and a very plush bathrobe, also with a Cunard logo here, one to take home. So that's very nice. So if you would like to spoil yourself, I'm sure they offer this, perhaps online, but thank you very much for this welcome. Now, right next to the bed, we can find this, I will say it's a two-seater sofa. It is not a sleeper in this particular room, but it's very comfortable, it's very convenient. You can sit on the sofa and of course enjoy the views. Right across from our sofa, we can find this desk, which you can use, of course, either for getting ready before one of the nights, or if you need to work from the ship. So that's very nice to have. There's the chair right here. And what I do enjoy, that other cruise line unfortunately stopped having this, but every room comes with some sort of tea coffee facility. So you have a tea kettle right there. You have, of course, 2 mugs. They even give you cookies, which is very nice. What do we have here? We have some decaf coffee, and we have regular coffee. For those who prefer tea, we also have Twinings right there. So yeah, it's nothing high-end. This room doesn't have espresso maker or anything of that sort, but at least you get some sort of coffee maker in your room. Now, those flowers are again were part of the gift, so I really appreciate that. They unfortunately do not come standard with the room. Let me open some drawers here for you so you can see what we have as far as storage goes. So if we open this one, this is where you will find your hairdryer. Let's make sure this is not in the way. Right underneath, there's another drawer, pretty shallow, but you can put, of course, your small items right there. And right underneath we have this door, which will reveal our minibar. Now the items inside are of course for a charge, but you definitely can enjoy the minibar in this room. The desk also has this drawer right here, and those are my personal stuff, but you also get some stationery. So you have some paper here, you have a pencil, some notes if you need them, and of course information and stuff like that right here. Very nice. As far as the electric charges points go, we can find 2 US plugs there. We have 2 UK outlets right here, and if that's not enough, right here we have additional 2. So just on this desk we will find 4 US plugs as well as 2 UK. So that's very convenient. I have not found yet anything next to the bed, so if you would like to charge your phone while you're in bed, I would highly recommend probably bringing a power bank. And of course right here we have excuse me friends, we have our coffee table. Once again, the champagne here and this very lovely box of champagne flutes are part of the welcome gift that I received. It is not, unfortunately, come standard with the room, but this is the view of this beautiful room. Now, before we go to the bathroom, I want to show you the storage that we have in this closet. The closet doesn't seem to take too much space of the room. However, it is very spacious. So first of all, this door, which is the closest for the entrance, for the most part is a hanging space. So that's what you get. Very tall. We have here some hangers that can move back and forth. And there's one shelf right there. Right next to it, there's additional door. And this will go about half height from the floor. Over here we'll find two shelves. This is your, of course, safe. Safe, I would say, can safely keep probably a 13-inch laptop, if not more, perhaps even more. So it's a very generous size. Your, of course, life jackets are right there. So yeah, that's what we have in this section. Underneath, we have 4 drawers. And those 4 drawers, pretty deep. It's about this depth. You can find your laundry bag as well as, of course, the list of, laundry services if you need some. So those 4 drawers are identical. But last but never, of course, least, we have this section, which contains out of the 2 doors, and I'm very sorry, but my jacket is already there. This is a much wider space, and in here you can find 2 bathrooms that actually come with a room, and every room has those. Also embroidered with a Cunard logo, that's very nice. Some sleepers as well on the floor, and additional storage right here on top. So I would say for 2 people, or maybe even more, this is plenty of storage. Even though that you probably bring a little bit more stuff to Cunard, because you probably bring some suits and dresses and stuff like that, because we have gala nights here. Now, after we watched all that, let's take you to the bathroom and show you how this bathroom looks like. So this is your bathroom. Hello, friends. We have very generously sized countertop, especially when we're talking about one of the standard level cabins. So there's enough space here to put all of your items that you brought with you. There's additional storage right here underneath below the sink. So there are 2 shelves right there. Some, of course, tissue that they provide. Behind this door we will find our trash bin. So that's very nice that it's not taking space on the floor. Your towels are right here. You even get cotton balls, so those are of course replenished. You can ask your room attendant. A surprise that is very, very nice, the products in those rooms. And again, this is an entry level room. It's a Penhaligon's products. I hope I pronounce it right. It's the Curicus. Yes. So very nice to have that. You have shampoo, you have bath and shower gel, you have a hand and body lotion. So that's very nice. And what we have here, we have also liquid soap. So yes, even the amenities are more upgraded, more upscaled. This is your mirror. It's a pre-lit, very nice light for this size, I would say. And right across from all that, we can find the walk-in shower. Now, even though it is still the fabric curtain, which I'm usually not a fan of, but the size of this walk-in shower is very, very generous. It's very wide. We can find, of course, your handheld shower head right there. There is the drying rack right there. You can extend it, of course, from one side to another. So this bathroom really, really feels spacious. One last look in your bathroom. Now, for all those who need bottle openers, this will be found right here on the inside of your bathroom. Now, my friends, last, but of course not least, I will show you the balcony. And before I'll show you the balcony, I will tell you that the category of the room, and this is what I told you before, is an obstructed view balcony. Now, the obstructed view balcony was significantly lower priced than the regular balconies. And that's the reason I decided to choose this category for my first adventure or on Cunard and Queen Mary 2. But let me show you how the obstructed view balcony looks like. Let's see, let's open those curtains. This is your obstructed view. So we have basically 2 of the lifeboats hanging, but this room is luckily located kind of in between the 2, so we can still see some ocean and some views. I'm right now in New York and I can see the views clearly. Let's go out, and we have, of course, recliner chair right here. We have coffee table and additional recliner. But once again, this is your obstructed view. This is the obstructed view balcony on the beautiful, beautiful Queen Mary 2. I'm very excited for this upcoming 7 nights, simply because I never did anything like it. It's a crossing which is much shorter than I'm actually used to do on other cruise lines. Usually a crossing takes about 2 weeks from my experience. This one is only 7 nights. There is no stops. It literally takes you from United States to England, and that's it. I'm sure some people will stay here either for back-to-backs or things like that, but for me, it's just a way to get to Europe. I'm very excited to experience all the ship has to offer, and of course we'll make a totally separate video to tell you everything I think about it and everything I was able to learn about it. I have to say that when I entered this room, the feeling was kind of like when I enter a luxury hotel. And this is very refreshing, because I feel that nowadays cruise ships go a little bit too much, perhaps for my personal taste, onto the modern side, into the modern level, and we sometimes kind of missing the warm classic vibe. So this is very nice to have. I would say that everything so far was very nice. The time it took me to board maybe took a little bit longer than normal at the port, but still everything was pretty convenient. The luggage was delivered literally within probably 30 minutes from the second I boarded the ship, so thank you very much for that. And all those gifts for welcome, thank you for this incredible welcome. But yes, of course, if you have any questions, if you would like to know anything about this obstructed view, because really this saved me a lot of money to be able to be on the ship. But if you have anything you would like to comment, please do so below. I always enjoy to read your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, because that's, as always, helps me to do all I like to do most, which is sharing my adventures, guys, with you. But thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'm your Hedge.